Of the 14.9 lakh women working in registered factories across India, 6.3 lakh are in just one state, Tamil Nadu. It's one of those statistics that make you stop. Nearly half of India's female factory workforce concentrated in a single state. Almost 70% of all industrial jobs held by women in India are in the southern states, led by Tamil Nadu, followed by Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, and Kerala. For decades now, Tamil Nadu has been celebrated as India's most industrialized state. Cars, phones, footwear, garments, the state's factories touch almost every part of our daily lives. But the real story? It's about the women who keep this engine running. The News Minute hit the ground to see how it's actually working in reality. We saw stories of progress and hope. But like everything else in India, it's complicated. There's opportunity, but there's also inequality. Let me explain. We've always aimed to do something meaningful with Let Me Explain. A few months ago, we realized that some of the stories need to be told from the ground and not just from the studio. So whenever possible, we've stepped out, met people wherever they are, and brought to you their voices directly. And we've been able to do all this only because we know you had our back. As we move forward, we want to bring you more ground reports. Help us make that happen. Support me and my team by scanning the QR code or clicking the link in the description. And you can make a payment of your choice. This is Delta Electronics Manufacturing Plant in Tamil Nadu's Krishnagiri. Here, they manufacture electronic components including parts for electric vehicles and telecom equipment. The factory employs around 4,000 people and about 62% of its workforce is women. The concentration of women is much more on the factory floor, where women make up around 85% of the workforce. Reena, the Employee Relations Officer, says Delta has consistently worked to make women employees feel supported. They've helped them adjust to the work environment and maintain a healthy work-life balance. She says the company has seen women employees be more disciplined, more dedicated, and far less likely to switch jobs.
Male to comparatively female, they won't switch their jobs frequently. And we have here our own OHC centers, CREACH, and special POS policies, and transportation, canteen, as up. So because these are policies, everything, it's helping our female employees where they are coming up and coping up their personal life as well as professional life.
Among the women here, many have fought difficult battles to get this far. Take Amina, for instance. She's married and has a child, and she's had to overcome strong resistance to take up this job.
In my family, no one went to work, female. Okay, so I was the one who insisted I will go to work. I want to be financially independent. But there was, I have to overcome so many struggles throughout that completing my studies and to join the work at Delta. My family is very happy now because I'm finally financially independent, and I inspire so many other girls in my family and in my area. They think that if she can do, she's able to go along this way. Why shouldn't we?
Divya is a testing engineer at Delta. Her journey started over 3 years ago when she was a young intern from Puducherry. Now she leads a team.
The roles are allocated here based on merit, and gender is never a barrier here. Everyone work as a team, and they don't, even the supervisors or seniors, they will train us in everything and with respectful. We have additional women trainings conducted frequently. Transport facilities, well, everything come nearby our home, so there is no need for any threat during our transportation. And also HR team is available in every shifts, even in night shifts also.
Lavanya's family wanted a better life for their daughter. Her parents, both farmers, wanted the daughters to be financially independent. What is your family background? What were your parents doing?
Usually they are doing farming, and then we have three sisters. So they have given my elder sister, she has completed BSc nursing. She has completed, and then I have completed BCA. And then younger sister also, she has completed BSc Computer Science. So they are doing farming. So they have given the good education to us. Someone question ask also, your daughter working means. So they can say proudly she is working in Delta. So it's a proud to me.
Tamil Nadu didn't become a women-led industrial powerhouse overnight. State Planning Commission Vice Chairperson J. Jairanjan says this is a result of nearly 50 to 60 years of consistent industrial policy. The state invested in growing both MSMEs and large factories all at the same time. A major shift came in 2014 when the Tamil Nadu government amended the Factories Act of 1948 to permit women to work night shifts under defined safety guidelines. This policy change opened up opportunities in manufacturing sector. But the industrial push was supported by something just as important: welfare schemes. These were targeted, intentional, and sustained. It also started with something deceptively simple: schooling. To have women educated, there were a slew of schemes devised over decades. From the noon meal schemes to special incentives for girls like cycles, Tamil Nadu kept pushing to get girls into classrooms and to keep them there. Today, girls slightly outnumber boys in higher education enrollment.
Kind of poor and policies which encourage girls from all the strata to get into education. That is one. The second thing is the kind of mobility that we provide. Earlier, we provided free bus passes. Now also we provide free bus passes for school-going children. And secondly, we provided cycles for girl children to come to the school. Thirdly, we provided food for them, and then scholarships. And then when they introduced the marriage incentive schemes for the poorer kids, they said that they put in a class where they said that you should have studied at least minimum of 8th standard.
The industry also changed in the last decade. Electronics, non-leather footwear, auto components, all are booming. Tamil Nadu's electronics exports jumped from $1 billion to 14 to 15 billion in just 4 years. These sectors overwhelmingly hired women. Successive governments kept this momentum going. Some did better than others, but this is something rare in India's political landscape. Hostel schemes like Toliyar Vidati for working women funded through global agencies are now coming up across districts. Free bus travel for women with schemes like Vidiyal Payanam has expanded mobility dramatically. And because Tamil Nadu isn't built around just one big city, women can often work within 50 to 60 kilometers of their houses. Decentralization matters. Every 30 to 40 kilometers, you hit a town with factories, services, and commercial activity. That makes it possible for women to take up jobs without having to migrate hundreds of kilometers away.
Tamil Nadu was also the first government in India, I would say, that who let women to work in manufacturing in 3 shifts, including the night shift. I think that was the second biggest enabler. And third most important factor is also the safety aspect of it. Safety for women coming to work and going back. Transportation was provided by organizations. And then there's a safe working environment with transportation facilities and commute to and fro from the factory to home. I think, there was more participation from women. So therefore, naturally, as a state, we had all these aspects, be it education, be it safety as an aspect, or the opportunities. I think they all came together. And especially for electronics, I think that was a big blessing.
But of course, numbers and policies don't tell you the whole story. There is a paradox at the heart of Tamil Nadu's achievement. Because let's be clear, Tamil Nadu's numbers are great when compared to other industrialized states like Maharashtra and Gujarat. But that cannot be the benchmark. Though Tamil Nadu has encouraged women to work, many of these jobs are labor-intensive, poorly paid, and low-skilled. And as always, it's Dalit women who take up a large part of these jobs. In 2017 and 18, Tamil Nadu employed 7.08 lakh women in factories, thus 3 times more than Karnataka. But the annual survey of industries noted all these problems, especially the poor pay. Let me give you 2 statistics from the periodic labor force survey. The gender earning gap was the highest in Tamil Nadu. That's how much a woman earns versus a man. All this for the same job. Only 12% of women held white-collar positions, while about 70% remain in what's called the shop floors or the factory production areas. These are not small gaps. They are structural patterns. And this is where labor organizer Sujata Modi asks us to take a closer look.
So the same communities of people who were earlier working in agriculture, which is largely the people from the Dalit community, are today now working in the industrial sector. These jobs are definitely very, very strenuous. They mean workers have to stand for long hours. They face a lot of harassment and oppression by their managers and supervisors. It's also that they're being the first generation. They're very diffident. They've never seen factory set up. They don't know what the factory's laws are and what kind of protections there are. All they're told, you work for the next 5 years, make some money, then we get you married and you can then, relax. You have a family, and that's the mind that women are working with.
She points out that women are concentrated in the lowest paid sectors, that's garments, electronics assembly, housekeeping, where wages are deliberately kept low.
Where we expect to see more men, the wages are set at a reasonably high level, and also the LEA is calculated at a reasonable level to ensure at least a rupees 1,000 increment every year.
And when wages are revised, hundreds of employers file injunctions to block the increase. Legal delays drag on for years, draining unions and weakening workers. But Sujata also shows us what change can look like when women organize. The union, which she is the president of, reaches out not just to workers, but to workers' daughters. After-school programs, tuitions, activities that build confidence and voice. And on the shop floor, consistent documentation and pressure led to real change. Export-oriented companies responded when cases were made visible. Supervisors were warned and harassment was reduced. Factories were pushed to improve basics like drinking water, ventilation, and accident reporting. It's a reminder that unionization isn't just about wages. It's about dignity, safety, and building solidarity. But the biggest challenge remains structural. Economist Vidya Mahambare points out that there is a growing mismatch between education and job quality. Young women with postgraduate degrees and even double degrees are working in low-paying factory jobs. The low quality of education is also not helping them. Hiring engineering graduates for repetitive manual labor may work today, but not for long. Because women's aspirations are rising, but job quality isn't rising fast enough. Despite all these problems, the social impact of the shift is undeniable. As Jairanjan puts it, industrial work helps people leave caste-bound occupations behind, which in itself is a quiet but powerful social transformation.
That's why this has led to this kind of women getting into education as well as employment in such a large number and scale. So once they see the benefits of getting employed in the industrial sector, the service sector, then people very swiftly move away from agriculture and allied activities.
So what is Tamil Nadu's story? Decades of investment in education, industry, welfare and decentralization have created opportunities for women on a scale unmatched anywhere else in India. It has also lifted families and reshaped gender roles. Tamil Nadu shows us what's possible and also what's still unfinished. Now, before I go, here's a reminder that we are running an offer on our subscription, 26% off. Why? Because Modi government announced a hike of 26% in ad rates to print media. So now you can expect even less critical coverage from those news organizations. But if you want to support those of us who do not take money from the government in any form, this is your time. This is your chance to make your voice heard. So become subscribers and avail that 26% off.
Since 2012, a bunch of media mavericks have been saying the same thing.
Ads targeted at street vendors and farmers, best place to put them? English news channels. So I guess the real question is this a public outreach program or just a way for government fat cats to feel good about themselves at the taxpayers' expense?
Make no mistake, when the advertiser pays, the advertiser is served.
When the government pays the media 26% more for ads, you've got to address the elephant in the room. Who are those newsrooms more accountable to? That's why when they go high, we go low. Get a 26% off on a joint subscription to the News Laundry and the News Minute. Celebrate journalism that isn't for sale.